Welcome to Unit 1, Number 1.
The first part is simplifying fractions. For example,
28 upon 42. Now how I simplify this is by dividing both numbers with the same number. For example, we know that both of these numbers can be divided by 2. So divide the first one by 2, which you will get 14. Divide the second one by 2, which you will get 21. You will get 14 over 21. Now we can further simplify this because we know that both of these numbers can be divided by the number 7. So the first one divided by 7 is 2. And the second number divided by 7 is 3. We will get 2 over 3. But how do we simplify fractions with decimals? For example, 0.6 over 1.2. Now how we simplify this is by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by 10. So 0.6 into 10 over 1.2 into 10. This will become 6 over 12. Now we can simplify this regularly. We know both of these numbers are divisible by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1 and 12 divided by 6 is 2. This will give 1 upon 2. Now you need to know some important terms. First one is an improper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator has a higher number than the denominator. For example, 8 over 3. The numerator on top is higher than the denominator at the bottom. This is an improper fraction. The next term is a mixed number. The mixed number is a number which has a whole number and a proper fraction. For example, 2 and 1/3. There is a whole number and a proper fraction. This is a mixed number. Now how do we convert one from the other? For example, how do we convert a mixed number to an improper fraction? Let's take the example 3 and 3/5. This is simple. We just have to multiply the denominator with the whole number. Multiply. And then add that with the numerator. So it would be 5 into 3, which is 15, plus 3, which gives us 18 upon 5. This is an improper fraction now. How do we convert an improper fraction to a mixed number? So let's take the example 17 over 5. You simply have to divide the numerator with the denominator. Let me show you how. So 17 divided by 5. 5 into 3 is 15, which when you minus 17 by 15, you will get a remainder of 2. So the number here will be a whole number, so 3. The remainder will be the numerator of the proper fraction, 2, and the number you're dividing it by will become the denominator. This will become your answer. That's all for simplifying of fractions. Next, we're going to be doing multiplying fractions. So how do we do that? For example, 1 upon 2 into 2 upon 3. There's two ways to do this. You can either multiply the numerators first. So 1 into 2 is 2. And then multiply the denominators together, which will give you 2 into 3 is 6. And then you simplify it. So you can simplify both by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 and 6 divided by 2
is 3. So that will give you the fraction 1/3. Or you can cancel common numbers first. For example, the 2's in this equation. So you can cancel both the 2's and it will give you 1/3. Either way, you will get the same answer. What if we have to multiply a mixed fraction? For example, 1 and 3/4 into 4/7. Now, how you solve this is first converting the mixed number into an improper fraction. So, as we did before, you just multiply the whole number and the denominator. So, 4 into 1 is 4, and then add the numerator. So, 4 plus 3 is 7. So, 7 upon, and you still have the same denominator, so 4. And then multiply it with the other fraction, so 4/7. In this case, you can cancel out 7 and 7 and 4 and 4. So this will give you the answer of 1. Let's try one more example. So there is 1 and 1/3 into 1.5. Again, you multiply the whole number and the denominator, so 3, and then add the numerator. So 3 plus 1 is 4 with the same denominator. So 4/3 into, and this number also you have to convert into an improper fraction. So it's 2 into 1, which is 2, and then add 1, which is 3. So 3/2. Here you can either cancel both the 3's like that, or you can do it by multiplying the numerators and then the denominators. So 12/6. Now you can simplify this. So both these numbers are divisible by 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2 and 6 divided by 6 is 1. So this will give you the answer of 2. Next, we have dividing fractions. So let's start with an example. 3/10 divided by 4/5. Now, how we divide this is we cannot divide it in this form. What we do is we take one of these fractions and then take the reciprocal. In simple terms, it just means to flip one of the fractions. I'll show you how. So suppose we're going to reciprocate 4/5. So it will be 3/10. Instead of dividing, you can multiply it into the reciprocal, which is just flipping it. So it will become 5/4. And then you can normally multiply it. This is the way how to divide fractions. So now 5 and 10 can be simplified to 1 and 2. So it will be 3/4 into 2, which is 8. This will be your final answer. But what if we have a whole number? For example, 12/25 divided by 4. No problem for us. So we just take 12/25, and 4 can be represented as 4/1. For any number, it can be the same. Suppose 3, it can be 3/1. For 5, it's 5/1, and so on. So now you have the proper fraction form for the problem. So now you just divide it like normal. So you take the reciprocal, so 12/25 multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 1/4. And you can simplify this now. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, 4 divided by 3 is 12, and so 3 into 1 is 3, and 25 into 1 is 25. Therefore, you will get 3/25. Now, what if you have to divide it by a mixed number? For example, 9 divided by 1 and 1/5. So you first convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So 9/1 divided by 5 into 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So 6/5. Now that you have everything in the fraction form, you can divide it as normal now. So it'll be 9/1 multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 5 upon 6. So 6 can be divided by 3. So 3 into 2 is 6. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So you would get 15 upon 2. Now you can keep it like this, or if the question asks as mixed numbers, then you can convert the 15 upon 2 into a mixed number. So like previously how I told, you divide 15 by 2. So 2 into 7 is 14, and then you get the remainder 1. Therefore, you will get the answer 7 1/2. Next, we have adding and subtracting fractions. So, for example, you have 2 upon 7 plus 4 upon 7. Now, since these two fractions have the same denominator, you can easily add the numerators to get the answer. So, it will be 6 upon 7. But this is not always the case. For example, 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 6. As you can see, the denominators are not the same. So what you have to do is find the LCM, which is the lowest common multiple of these denominators. So how to find the LCM? You can do factorization method. So 4 comma 6, you can divide both these by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, and then 3. Then again you can divide it by 2. So 1 comma 3, and you just repeat this process until you get 1 and 1. Then multiply these numbers. So 2 into 2 is 4, and 4 into 3 is 12. So now we have the LCM. So we convert this fraction with a denominator of 12. So 4 into something is 12, which is 3. 4 into 3 is 12. So when you multiply the denominator with a number, you have to multiply the number with the numerator as well. So in this case, you multiply the numerator with 3. Then in 1 upon 6, you can multiply 6 by 2 to get the denominator 12. Then you have to multiply the numerator 1 also into 2. Now you'll get the answer. 3 into 3 is 9 upon 12, plus 2 into 1 is 2 upon 12. Now you can easily add the numerators. So 9 plus 2 is 11 upon the common denominator 12. Now subtracting fractions. For example, 3 upon 4 minus 2 upon 5. Now we have to again find the LCM of 4 and 5 because they are different denominators. So the LCM is 20. So when one of these numbers are a prime number, you can simply just multiply both the denominators. So 4 into 5 is 20. So the LCM will be 20. So 4 into 5, and you multiply the numerator as well. So into 5. Then 5 into 4 is 20. So you multiply the numerator as well by 4. So you will get 3 into 5, 15 upon 20, minus 2 into 4, 8 upon 20. So now since both the denominators are the same, you can minus the numerators. So you will get 7 upon 20. Now how do we add and subtract mixed numbers? For example, 3 and 1/3 minus 1 and 3/4. Now you first convert these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 3 into 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10 with the denominator 3, minus 4 into 1, which is 4, and then 4 plus 3, which is 7. So 7 upon 4. Now that you have converted these into improper fractions, you can subtract them. So since they have different denominators, you have to find the LCM. And since 3 is a prime number, you can just multiply 3 into 4, which is 12. So 3 into 4, and the numerator also into 4. Then 4 into 3 is 12, so 7 also into 3. This will give you 10 into 4 is 40 upon 12, minus 21 upon 12. Don't worry, it's fine if it's an improper fraction, or you can also convert it into a mixed number at the end. So now, since both of these fractions have the same denominator, you can just minus the numerators. So 40 minus 21 is 19.12. Now you can further convert this into a mixed number, or it can remain in a mixed number. So into a mixed number, it will be 19 divided by 12. So 12 into 1 is 12, and the remainder will become 7. So it is 1 and 7 upon 12. That's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And don't forget to share with your friends. Have a great day.